The 6-3 Tigers hosting 8-1 Adams Central. AC defeated Bluffton 27-7 just 2 weeks ago. Second quarter now, Flying Jets have the ball, and that is Braylon Reber flying off the jet sweep. Moving left and right, finally taken out of bounds, and that would set up the touchdown right here by Matt Heiser just before the half. And Adams Central goes into the locker room leading by 28 already. They get the ball back to start the second half, and in the third, check out Jarrett Smith. Laying out, goes airborne Superman pose for the diving play, and the Jets set themselves up in the red zone. That would lead to the Jamison Roche touchdown, just strolling on in by the quarterback keeper. Then just a few plays later, Adams Central flying past Bluffton throughout the entirety of this one, 35-7, and they advance to the sectional semifinals.
All right, and the Flying Jets will host the winner of this matchup, Cherubusco against Manchester. Busco soars to the 42-23 victory. And it's Prairie Heights taking on Central Noble. The Panthers clawed to a 26-14 win, and the Cougars will go winless on the year. And now we bring you down to Whitko to see the Wildcats host the East Side Blazers. It's no score in this one, and then when Crew Ebbinghaus pitches it to Trevor Friel, who ultimately gets quite the nice gain here, and then quite the opportunity here to score. Wildcats still on the attack, but Ebbinghaus drops back and is taken down by a group of Blazers, and Eastside will get this ball. And then next up, they're going to hit the ground running as Job Richmond takes it himself for a massive gain. Look at him go. Blazers blazing and having some serious momentum here, and that would lead to this. Blake Lesser finding Pater to put Eastside on the board at 7-0. The Blazers go on to finish strong, and they take it 35-7 your final.
All right, next up, Alexandria visiting Wabash, and Alexandria comes away with the win in an absolutely incredibly high-scoring affair, 74-48 your final. That one ends Wabash's season. And finally, we stop in Bern as South Adams hosts Union City. South Adams special teams is actually grabbing an early safety, and then here comes Dylan Ramirez, just running straight through all of those would-be tacklers for the Starfires touchdown. So now we've got a score from the offense, we've got a score from the special teams. I think it's the defense's turn here. Ensuing Union City drive ends with a 33-yard pick six. Caleb Minger is the one finding the end zone there. The Starfires are rolling, but they're not done just yet. Next South Adams drive, QB Titus Lehman airs it out, finds Caden Newen-Schwander in the end zone, 36 yards for the third touchdown of the quarter. Starfires lead this one 30-0 after the first, and they would roll on to a 51-point victory. Up next, South Adams heads down south to face the Tri-Titans. And taking a look at the sectional 43 in Class 1A, we've got several local teams in action there. Blackhawk traveling to North Miami, and North Miami easily comes away 54-14 in this one. Then Fremont and Northfield taking the field in some round one action. A bit closer, and the Eagles come out on top. The two winners of those will face each other next. And then on the other side of sectional 43, Southwood and Triton did battle, with Triton coming out on top. They'll face Southern Wells next week, who had a bye tonight. And just like that, we have reached the end of our first block, but it is still time for our play of the night. For this one, we take you back to DeKalb. For Landon Hepner, I feel like we hear from him pretty much every week. He's a human highlight reel, and he does it again with this punt return touchdown for the Leo Lions, which helps propel Leo into next week's matchup, where they will face East Noble as the Lions go on to defeat the DeKalb Barons, thanks to Landon and Co.